What is up, Scorpio? How y'all doing? It's time for your extended reading for December 2023. I'm just going to do one more swoop through the month of December and see if I left any crumbs on the table before we move on to the mid-months where I look for a change of timelines. It's going to be fun, y'all. Stick around. What is good with my Scorpio friends? How y'all doing? It's time for the extended reading. Now, for those of you who would like to schedule a personal reading, all the information on how to go about doing that is in the description box of this video. And I've been telling all the rest of the signs, I'm going to do my absolute best to be able to leave my readings on my website as cheap and affordable as possible since we're in such a shitty economy situation. But I've got some really big things coming up in the future that I can't talk about publicly just yet. All I can say is it might put me in a position where I can't do that anymore. I wish I could dive in and explain more details right now so that you can understand why that is. I just can't talk about it yet. I just got some big things coming up. So I don't know how long the sales are going to be able to run on my website. There's even a possibility that in the next couple of months, I may have to quit doing personal readings altogether. There's no guarantees, but that's definitely on the table as a possibility. So, yeah, brought back my old school 2019-2020 pricing and scheduling for the month of December. I want to take advantage of that while it's there. I'm going to try to keep it there, y'all. I'm going to try to keep it like that, but I can't promise anything. So all the information is in the description. All right. Starting these off with the person from the past. Ooh. I'm going to put this back in the deck. This one just jumped out and yelled at me. I'm going to put it back in there for now. Oops. Put it in backwards. If it's meant to come back out, it will come out. All right, what else can we tell Scorpio about the person from the past? Person Scorpio has past history with. 10 of Pentacles, all right. Ooh, 8 of Wands. Some of you are dealing with somebody that's already in a relationship. Yeah. They do think about you all the time, though. So either they're in a relationship or there's one that they're pursuing, one of the two. They got their eye on somebody. But they do still think about you, and I think they do check up on you and see what you got going on from time to time. I don't know how obsessive they are about that anymore. I don't know about all that. Honestly, it doesn't normally come through like this, but it's looking like this connection between the two of you is really, really fading away and phasing away. Because especially for those of you who dealt with a situation that was a while back, 6 months ago, 8 months ago, a year ago, this is really, really, really fading away between the two of you. I just don't really think this person is holding on to any hope anymore than anything is ever going to come of this. I think they were there for a little bit. They were waiting to see if you would come back, especially if you all have been on and off and you've come back before. But it's really looking like they're about to drop that and let that go, if they haven't already. And especially if you know for a fact this person's already in a relationship with the 10 of Cups, King of Cups, yeah, all their attention is definitely going towards that now. Well, damn, man. 2024, year of the dragon, is transforming a lot of people's lives, man. And it's not even here yet. Everybody's getting ready for new cycles, though. Do I have any dragons? I'm a dragon. I've had this since I was like 18. The dragon, 1988. Got any fellow dragons, man? Next year's our year to shine, boy. All right, let's see here. Let's see how this person feels about you at the deepest level. Let's see. Yeah, I think they're trying to let go of this. They're not really holding on to this anymore. They were for a little bit. Now, the only other thing that I could think, if you're dealing with a situation that's fairly recent, then this person is definitely doing everything that they can to try to distract themselves from this so that they can just completely forget about you. I don't think they have forgotten about you, but they're trying to, yeah. It's like, it almost kind of feels like they're walking away from this just to prove a point. Yeah, they do feel unfinished business with you, though. So even those of you who dealt with a situation that was 6 months to a year ago, and this person is doing everything that they can to move on and move forward from this, building a new life, they still feel unfinished business. Oh, yes, they do. They may not obsess over you like all the time, but I do feel like you do pop up in their mind pretty frequently, and they do feel unfinished business with you. See, this person is a codependent. So that, again, that's another thing that has me thinking that they've either already jumped straight into a new relationship or they're desperately out there searching for one. Because you dealt with a true blue emotional codependent. Even I don't care how independent this person tries to act, there's a difference between independence and self-sufficiency and emotional independence. And the person you dealt with is definitely an emotional codependent. Basically, long story short, they feel like they have to have a relationship in order to create their happiness for them. Long story short. Not going on that tangent tonight. Ain't got time for it, and I'm sure you don't want to hear it. So I'm going to try to leave it at that. But anyway, okay. Yeah, they feel unfinished business, but doesn't look like they're taking any kind of action to try to get closure or anything like that. Wow. See, they don't even know how to approach you either. They don't even know how to break the ice with you. So, could be an Aries for some of you. Well, I guess let's get some advice then, because an outcome is not looking very promising as far as that goes. Is there any advice for Scorpio with the person from the past? Is there any advice? 4 of Cups. Kind of feeling like you're already doing that. Yeah. So I wouldn't. Okay. So first of all, I think it's quite obvious by now that if you want communication from this person, you're going to have to be the one that initiates it. But I wouldn't put a whole lot of expectation into like expecting to get the closure that you're looking for, expecting to get your questions answered that you want answered. If you initiate communication with this person and you attempt to get closure and you have an expectation, you know, you're going to walk away from this very disappointed with more questions than answers. So do the best you can to try to find your own closure in your own heart first. Plus, I mean, not only that, but that works wonders for your spiritual evolution. When you can figure out how to heal and find closure yourself without the person giving you closure, without having your questions answered, and you can figure out how to do that in your own heart, you will make quantum leaps in spiritual evolution. Quantum leaps. That'll turn you into a totally different person. But yeah, if anything though, I think best case scenario, shoot them a closure message with no expectations. Just shoot them that closure message. You give them the closure. Just let them know, yo, no bad blood. I'm cool. I forgive you for what you did. I apologize for what I did. Whatever, whoop, whoop, whoop. Because this Does not. I mean, if there was a window of opportunity for the two of you to work this out, there's been too much hanging around and waiting. It's been lingering for way too long. I'm feeling like the universe has slammed the door shut on that. For real. Damn, dog. Damn, dog. All right, well, let's see what's happening for the singles. What is happening for the singles? And this one here is mainly focused on your love interest. What's happening generally? Ooh, the Fool card. Somebody about to make that leap of faith and come forward. Is that you? I kind of feel like you're making a leap of faith and coming forward. Ace of Cups, though. I'm feeling like there's going to be an attempt at a new start in love. Ooh, but there's a lot of nervousness, anxiety, uncertainty. Is that your energy? Is that you, boo-boo? I knew this card was coming. I knew this one was coming, the Devil card. It's starting out highly, highly, highly sexual. It might straight up just turn into nothing but a sex-based connection. That may be what you're picking up on intuitively. Especially if you're interested in a person who is fresh out of a relationship. Most of the time. Now, again, there's exceptions for everything, but we ain't going to play that game where you use the exception to try to argue the rule. Most of the time, when a person is fresh out of a relationship and they jump in bed with somebody new, that connection has nothing to do with feeling an actual connection with that person. It has more to do with trying to distract them from their heartbreak and get the last person off their mind than anything else. Most of the time. About a good 90-95% of the time. So if you're dealing with somebody who just ended a relationship within the last month or two, yeah, they're trying to use you to get over their ex with the Devil card, Death card reversed. And that's probably what you're picking up on. That's probably what's making you nervous, is you're picking up on the fact that the two of you aren't really connecting at that deep level, and that's freaking you out a little bit. Let's take a deeper dig at their intentions then. Let's see. Let's take a deeper dig at this person's intentions. 10 of Cups. Okay. Well, it looks like they do want a relationship. I just don't know if they know how to properly pave the correct energetic pathway. Oh, but the Lovers is reversed. Yeah, see. Yeah, so I think at the end of the day, they do want a relationship, but they're having a hard time connecting with you on that energetic level because, again, they have done absolutely no healing from the past. Now, they're not trying to return back to the past. They're not doing that. They're walking away from the past, but they probably still sit around and stalk their ex all the time, too. They probably do. You know, even though they're not trying to go back to their ex, they're not trying to reconcile with them. With the Tower card, they're leaving the past in the past. They're still holding on to that though, energetically. I think they still be stalking their ex every single day, even while y'all are trying to make something happen. So, oh, we got another codependent here. Okay, so I don't think that this person has bad intentions. I just don't think that they're aware of what they're doing and how energetically ignorant it is to do that. I don't think they're aware of that. They're not aware of it. So what's the outcome for the first 30 days? What is the outcome for the first 30 days? Boom, boom, boom. It's draining you. It's draining you, trying to, I almost want to say force, but trying to force a connection is draining you. Because you can't force a connection. Fool card reversed. Yup. And it's probably definitely going to lead to some conflict between the two of you. Yeah, it's going to be a real bumpy road in the beginning here. Real bumpy road. Because all that past energy is being drug into this new connection here. You might straight up ghost this person, though. Somebody I kind of feel like after probably about the first month, I feel like somebody's getting ghosted. Because the energy is just too intense. It's just too tense between the two of you. And I mean, that's fine. That's not like a guaranteed deal breaker. But if two people come together carrying all this past energy and nobody's processing through it, which, let's be honest, most people don't, because they don't know how. And I think most people don't even know that they should. I think most people get their heart broke and they think all they got to do is jump into a new relationship, and then that past energy will just go away. No, it won't. Let's get the advice on this here. Let's get the advice. Ace of Swords. Establish firm, solid communication. Firm, solid communication. Seven of Pentacles reversed. Yeah, I wouldn't take this. I would take this slow. Communication first. Communication first. Don't bring this person in while you're still scratching your head, trying to figure out where you stand with them. Because that's what's driving you nuts. That's what's keeping you up at night. Communication. Make sure y'all communicate. Now, I can't say don't be intimate. I mean, we're all grown adults here. Just if you're going to be intimate, which what Scorpio doesn't want to be intimate? If you're going to do that, go about it from a place of energetic awareness and an energetic intelligence. I don't care who you are. I don't care what your sign is. I don't care how spiritually awakened you are. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. When you fuck somebody, y'all's energy gets tangled up like a tangled up ball of fishing line. When you fuck somebody. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. You ain't nothing special. Nobody is exempt from this. That's what happens when two people fuck. Okay, that's cool. Just be aware of what energy you're taking on and how to untie from it and not let it weigh you down. You get with somebody that's tangled up in with a bunch of other people, and there was just a bunch of heartbreak and drama and pain from the past, and they're still tied to all those people energetically. You're taking that on too. You're taking that on too, on top of anything that you haven't processed. And it can make it really, really, really difficult to think straight through a connection when you're just getting to know somebody. It can make it very difficult. Again, I'm not saying be celibate unless you want to. That's fine. I'm just saying go about it from a place of energetic awareness and energetic intelligence. Okay? I want to take this slow. All right, let's look at the next person who's due to come in. Who's the next soul contract that's due to come into Scorpio's life? What's the next soul contract? Five of Swords reversed. You know what? I'm kind of feeling like there's somebody from the past trying to sabotage this. Uh-oh. The codependency card done came out for the third time in this reading. So I feel like one of you, and I can't tell who it is, but one of you has somebody from the past that is probably going to attempt to sabotage this connection. And it could be with black magic. You know, there are some really, really petty, immature, extremely spiritually childish people out there who will try to throw black magic at you and break your relationship up. Now, these idiots have no idea how bad they're fucking themselves up by doing that, but they still do it. They still do it. But yeah, either way, though, whether it has to do with intentional metaphysics or not, there's still going to be an attempt to sabotage this connection. Could be a Cancer for some of you. I have 2 Cancer cards here. And that's it. Okay. No, I got Aries too. Well, let's take a dig at this person's intentions. Let's see how they really feel, what their true intentions are. Can't see this person. King of Coins in the reverse. I think this person's honestly the type that they're just kind of a mess. They're probably real unorganized. You know, they're lost in life. They probably don't have any goals. They're not very driven, not very goal oriented. They're just lost. A little bit immature, maybe. Okay, the Emperor. But they are like the type who wants to be in charge and in control in a relationship. See, it's them. It's them. They have a person from the past trying to sabotage this, and they know it too. Yep, they know it. All in all, though, I think they're coming from a good place. I think they're coming from a good place. I don't think they have bad intentions. I don't think they're trying to play games with you. Excuse me. I don't think they're trying to bullshit you, blow smoke up your ass, manipulate you. I don't see none of that. But they know they got a salty, pissed off past person who is probably going to do everything that they can to make their life hell. Just because people be childish like that. You know what I'm saying? So they mean well, though. They mean well, though. Okay. Outcome for the first 30 days. Will this be successfully sabotaged? High Priestess reversed. Now, you might be kind of keeping this person at an arm's distance for a little bit. As you're trying to be smart about this. I don't know if sabotaging is going to be successful, though. You know, probably not. Because I don't think you're buying into any bullshit. Like if you get a message, get a random message in your inbox of some faceless, nameless person. You know, it's like, hey, just want to let you know that person that you're dating is living a double life as a crack addicted hooker on the weekends, and they're addicted to drugs, and they're blah, 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 you know, trying to spread rumors and drag the person's name through the dirt. I think you can see straight through any rumors or any bullshit, but you're still heeding the warning and keeping the person at an arm's distance to make sure. Yeah, so you're keeping them at an arm's distance for the first month is all I'm seeing here. Advice. What's the advice? Monitor your own vibration. Monitor your frequency. All right. So what we want to look for in the beginning, there's 2 things we want to look for in the beginning. Intentions and effort. So I know when it comes to looking for somebody's intentions, that can be kind of difficult and slippery because all we have to go on is what comes out of their mouth, right? No, not necessarily. Watch this person. Watch how they behave around others. I'm telling you. Watch how this person treats their friends. Like, say they're introducing you to like a friend group or something like that. And y'all go and hang out and have a drink with friends and whatnot and this and that. And then this friend gets up and walks off. And then the person you're with starts talking about it behind their back. And then, and then when they come back from the bathroom, they stop, and then, oh, okay. So you talk about people behind their backs. Okay. Noted. Or you hang out with this friend group, and then the next day you go and hang out with another friend. And the person that you're dealing with says, shh, don't tell Tom I told you this. Tom told me not to say nothing. Oh, so you can't be trusted. You just betrayed Tom by telling what he told you not to tell nobody. Okay, noted. If they're lying to their friends, talking behind their friends' backs, take note of that. This is how you see somebody's intentions. Because just generally, I've done seen you talk behind your friend's back. You told your other friend's secret that you promised not to tell nobody. Your friends can't trust you. You don't have good intentions. You're a shitty person. You're two-faced. You're two-faced as fuck. So if you're going to do that to your so-called friends, you'll probably do me the same way then. Oh, I promise you they will. I promise you they will. So just watch this person. Look for intentions and effort. Now, effort. Here, let's talk about effort. So anytime you connect with anybody, there's always going to be some red flags. Always. Always. There's no such thing as a relationship that doesn't have red flags. Even when the universe finally decides to bring you your actual divine life partner, there's still going to be some red flags. We're humans. Okay? We're all flawed. We all got our own shit that we're dealing with. None of us are perfect. Right? So a red flag pops up, and it's a concern of mine. So I bring it to the table and address it like a mature adult. I have a concern. Now, I'm going to step back, and I'm going to see what you do with that information. I'm going to see what you do with it. If I at least see some kind of effort for you to at least try to alleviate my concerns, even if it's not perfect. I'm not saying that this person should wake up and be the perfect version of who you think they're supposed to be. But as long as you see them putting forth some kind of effort to alleviate your concerns, that means you care how I feel. My feelings mean something to you. Okay. But if I express a concern and you just laugh it off, make me feel like I'm an idiot for feeling that way, and you don't even put forth the first bit of effort to even try to alleviate my concerns, that sends a very clear message that says nothing but you don't give a shit how I feel. Two things in the beginning: intentions and effort. Those are the two things you want to look for. All right. Well, okie dokie. I feel like those were the messages that my Scorpio friends needed to hear. So I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. We got a super chat from Jennifer Sherman. Thank you so much. I greatly appreciate that. And I appreciate all of you who tuned in, played along, and showed love, support, and positive feedback. That's what makes my job worthwhile here on YouTube, y'all. Greatly appreciate you. Don't forget to check the description of this video if you would like to find out how to schedule a personal reading. And we got a hell of a deal going on for December. Old school 2019, 2020 pricing and scheduling. And I was saying at the beginning of the video, I'm going to do my damnedest to be able to keep all of my prices as low and affordable as possible. But I got some things coming up in the future to where that's not guaranteed. If the forecast, if my future forecast keeps rolling the way it's planned, things are going to be popping off for me that are really, really big almost immediately as soon as it turns 2024. And it's on the table as a possibility that I may not be able to do personal readings at all. It's possible. I don't know. It's very up in the air. So nothing is guaranteed. But as long as I'm able to, I'm going to keep my prices as low as I can while we're in this economic fucking shitstorm. So all the information's in the description. Grab it up while you can, y'all. All right. I'm out of here now. I wish you love, luck, light, and prosperity on your journey. Y'all stay blessed.